see.
That would be dexterity, right?
To do what? To harvest them?
Or a medicine check?
It would be, I would call it a nature check.
Nature check. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, hear me now?
Yep. Can you hear us?
Oh.
Thank God. Okay, so we just did the recap. So A305 healed you for 9 health, so you're up plus 9. And we haven't done anything. They're investigating the area.
I think it was 10 health. It was his second roll was 9.
Oh, 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna A305 is probably gonna be fascinated by the bioluminescent fungi and not give a damn about any explosions or poison. So I'm gonna harvest some fungi.
Okay, give me a nature check. Nature or survival?
Survival. And 11.
Not bad. Okay, so the bit that Tordor is standing on, you go over there after healing him and try to take a few pieces. Your first attempts don't quite work out, and you end up severing their lifeline, essentially, and they go dark and inert. But you are able to take about a cluster of this bioluminescent fungi that is still lit up. So you can put one cluster of bioluminescent fungi, and you can use that however you like. For alchemical reasons, for small light source, or whatever else you might think of.
Sick. Added
Giblin,
to.
what did you want to do? Giblin might be muted, but I'm asking him what he'd like.
Oh, I thought you were talking to someone else. Okay, so I want to loot the spores to try and get the explosion spores.
Okay. All right. So which one do you go up to?
Probably the biggest one, whichever one looks the biggest.
That would be the one in the top right of the map. So you go and move your character over there. As you get close to it, you see the eyeball like flick back and forth and then fix its eye on you, and it kind of begins like a small pulsating movement. And I need you to give me, I'll do the same thing, nature survival check to carefully and quickly extract the detonation method of this creature.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. 1 second. I'm going to find my notes here.
Giblin dies.
No, he's not going to die. But oh wait, it's actually.
How did my health get so low though? I don't recall.
Oh, add 10 healing. I healed you 10.
Whenever you went down there to help Giblin, you guys got hit by the stalactite that fell.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. I was like, I couldn't remember. Okay, so Giblin has. Go ahead.
Can I ask you a question? So are we, like if I took a potion of healing, would I get the max effect or?
Yes. Out of combat, you get max effect for potions, so.
And I gave you healing word for 10, so you can add that on as well.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. All right, so Giblin. Giblin is trying to harvest the detonation method from this. Rolled an 8 on his survival check. So as you successfully take a small dagger and slice open the underside of this creature. You reach your hand up in there trying to find, and you feel this pulsing organ, and this is it. This is what's gonna be what you're trying to get. As you take your dagger in there, your hand just nicks the wrong part, and the entire thing explodes. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh my fucking god!
As gore and fungus all splatters all around you, and you try to hold your breath to avoid breathing in the toxic fumes. Okay, very good. So you instead of 12 damage and being poisoned, you only take 6 damage, and this is poison damage. So 6 poison damage, and if you have your ability resistant to poison damage, you would only take 3. Which you guys you still have that blessing active where you guys are resistant.
And we made those masks last time too. They give us plus 3 to our poison save rolls. That's all they do.
Yeah.
So he already passed.
So yeah, so only 3 damage, but that creature has been destroyed. But you don't get anything, unfortunately, as it explodes before you're able to harvest.
Okay, this is ridiculous. And then I try and go for the next one.
Okay. Okay, roll your survival.
I can't mess up a second time, right? Right?
As you guys see him doing this, covered head to toe in like messy fungal.
No! It was almost a nat 20. It was almost a nat 20. Oh my god.
And you can see a
What-
second.
What if I went with him and used my shield to help cover him so nothing gets splattered on him?
Well, it's a little too late for that
Yes.
now. Maybe on the next one. But I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw, buddy.
Son of a bitch. Oh, okay. I rolled great on those.
Yeah, you're rolling really well on your saving throws.
Okay.
So
Third time's
you
the
al-
charm.
you would only take. It would be 3 points of damage reduced to 1. So you only take 1 poison damage.
I look back
That's-
nervously.
That's with your resistance. So.
I look
Okay.
back nervously.
So here's how I'm gonna rule this. So Tordor is here helping you, with in case it explodes.
Wait.
That would give you advantage on the Constitution saving throw.
Can we say that he's actually dabbing my forehead, like keeping me focused on the concentration of it?
Well, it depends on how he wants to help. Are you helping him with the actual survival check? Do you have advantage or do you have proficiency on survival, Tordor?
I'm probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
I have -1 on survival.
Okay.
Can I give him my shield?
Yes, but it wouldn't really help in the way you're thinking. What I was gonna say is, if you're over here helping him instead of like helping him with the survival check, if it explodes, he would get advantage on the saving throw. But you would still have to roll yourself as well, Tordor, which would be a regular roll. If it explodes.
Hey, wait a second here.
Like,
Because I'm looking at my. So I have a spell called Protection from Evil and Good,
Okay.
but I don't know if that would.
If you want to send it to the game log, I can see if it helps, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it does or not.
Okay. But he would still get advantage on the saving throw, so I think that's probably the best type of help in case something goes wrong.
Okay, I'm rolling. Here we
Alright,
go.
here we
3
go.
to charm. Fuck.
A 13. Okay.
Oh.
As you slip your dagger, now you know where to go. You know what organ you're looking for and what not to cut. You successfully cut the detonator, we're calling it the detonator for now, organ, out, but as you are extracting it from the creature, it gets damaged and it's not usable. So you have disabled this creature, but you do not have a usable organ.
I hate you. I hope you die in a fire.
Well, if you'd like to try
Christ.
again, there are, let's see, there is no more. There's no more, so you can't try it. Maybe on the way out, but in this area, this is the only one you have. So unfortunately, a 13. I was looking for a 15 to get the detonator out successfully.
Boo.
Pretty tough. But you have disabled it, so it's no longer, it's inert.
I throw
Right.
an A301 catch.
A301's way over there. It falls about 10 feet in front of you, which is about 40 feet away from A305, and it splatters to the ground and leaks as this black, ooey substance out on the floor.
Dick.
What would the rest of you like to do?
Can we salvage anything from that big bed?
From Big Daddy.
Yes.
So what are
back,
these?
Mines.
What are these glowing things that are on the ground? Like, is there anything on the ground that we can look at or salvage or find out if it would help us in any way?
Yeah,
Maybe like
so
this plant here.
A305 did do an investigation check, and he deduced that the bioluminescent fungi can be salvaged, maybe some poison or venom sacs on the creature you just killed. These other plants, you don't really recognize them. So, excuse me, give me a nature check to see if you recognize any of the other plants, Tordor.
Hmm. 16.
Okay, so these purple plants actually around the creature, they could be used for all sorts of alchemical potions or salves, maybe even to assist in making poison potions or even potions of healing, which is kind of weird, but if you could harvest enough of them, you might be able to take them to an alchemical specialist and have them craft you some potions in that general area. The other like these types of plants over here in the far right with the 16, These are going to be more of some of the fungal things you've seen, like in the village where they gave you those potion or those mushrooms of healing.
Mm-hmm.
You would harvest those, and they could be used and brewed a certain way to become these mushrooms of healing. So right now they don't do anything. You'd have to mix them with something else. But harvesting those two plants could yield you, poison potions or potions of healing if taken to the right person.
Gabagoo.
A gabagoo.
So if you want to give me a nature check to harvest them successfully or a survival check, you could.
And he already did the big bad guy, or no? Not yet, just a bioluminescence.
Yeah, just the bioluminescence.
Okay, I'll try.
I got 14.
Okay, so with a 14, that's actually pretty good. Which one are you doing first? The purple on the left or the ones on the right? The healing potions.
I'll do this guy first.
Okay, so the poison plants. So you're able to extract 4. I don't want to call them servings, but 4 instances of the poison sacs to make up to 4 of these types of potions. So you can add 4 poison sacs from, mushroom plant or whatever.
Okay.
And then use those later. And then if you're going to do the other ones, I'll need another nature or survival check as well.
Sorry, I'm trying my other browser.
That's okay.
Much better. Let's switch it.
So, poison sac. 2, 3, 4. And do another nature.
Yeah.
The computer's lagging big time. I got 12.
12. Okay, so you would this would yield you 2 instances of these healing fungi or healing mushrooms that you would then have to turn into the mushrooms of healing that you know and love, or use them to make potions of healing. Either way.
And what would I call them?
I would call them I don't know, mushrooms of healing, 2 mushroom of healing, what's the word I'm looking for? Ingredients.
You said 2 of them?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And as you guys finish gathering all of your different harvesting from the land, the air around you is still eerily quiet, as there is no signs of life anywhere around you, as the dead and inert creature lies in front of you, where the center of this infection resides.
Have we searched that creature to see if there's anything else in it?
A305 did point out that if somebody was skilled enough, it would take some skill that they might be able to harvest some of the venom sacs or the poison sacs, whatever it was in there. If anybody was skilled and wanted to try it, it would be pretty difficult.
Isn't AO305 immune to poison? Would he get like or I'm sorry, because he's a robot. Isn't he like?
Yeah, I have resistance to poison.
Does that make him immune?
No. It adds every. So that's kind of how I do it. If you're stacking resistances, typically it doesn't do anything, but it would give you an additional +3 to your roll if you have another resistance. No. So this would be, I would say, a nature check to harvest something out of this creature successfully. So if you guys want to figure out.
So is mine, but a natty,
Oh my god!
But a natty, baby. What did I get? What did I get out of there?
All right. As you take your time and take a dagger from Giblin, you slice open this creature as if you're performing a very specialized autopsy, starting from the gullet. As you slice open the stomach, all the contents pour out, and you see bits of bone and skeleton and different undigested flesh, creatures that you don't recognize. You cut that part out and remove it, digging up into the innards of this creature, feeling around for sacks of something, and closing your eyes, you find it. There are two large, unknown organs that are alien to you, and surely this must be it. Taking your time, you cut around them, tying off the ends to where nothing would leak out, as if you're clamping an artery. And you pull out two large sacks of poison, which can be used to make a lot of any poison type ailments or weapon coating or something like that. If you have the proper skills to do so, you would need some sort of alchemical tools or a specialized alchemical shop or a person who could do that for you. As well,
alchemist supplies.
Oh, okay. So you might be able to use those if someone's proficient with those.
Nice.
As well as you're able to harvest
Herbalism
about a
kit?
dozen of these. This would be venomous barbs off of this creature's body that you could, hook up to pieces of equipment, to weapons or shields, or use them in some other fashion. But you're able to harvest about a dozen venomous barbs as well with a natural 20.
Also, I have the herbalism kit. I don't know how do I know if I'm proficient in it?
It would be in your equipment proficiencies. So if you looked at your character sheet, it would be under like where your languages and armor proficiencies are.
Your tools.
Your tools, excuse me, yeah. So Tordor is alchemist supplies. So this would be, I could see either alchemy or herbalism being used for this. Jason, did you want to do anything while they're doing this?
I think we about covered everything.
Yeah, you guys have harvested pretty much everything from this area.
I'm gonna turn one of the venom sacs into like uranium glass, but venom glass. So I'm proficient in glass blowing. I don't know. Me neither.
Okay.
I just saw I'm proficient in glass blowing tools.
Give you something to blow.
Hey, yo.
At this point, looking around, you have harvested the battlefield pretty well to your satisfaction. There's not much else to be gained from the land here. And at this point, you do have a mission to complete. This is the center of the infection in the Badland Forest. What would you like to do?
Long rest. No? Okay.
Well, I'd like to go ahead and prep my weapons and dip them in the poison. So, man, my weapons are ready. My
I think
arrows and
the question he's asking is, do we want to perform the ritual to cleanse the poison? The whole reason we came out here.
ooh.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
All right, so you take out the ritual instructions and read through them
What?
to get the instructions again. What's that, Tordor?
Well, is everybody's health pretty much full? I mean, I'm 39 of 44. I want to make sure everybody's health is. Should we take a short rest?
I'm 24, 27 with 4 temp.
You're so little.
I know Gibbs 28 to 33 or 43.
I'll stop healing myself. You want to charge?
Yeah, well, do you guys want a short rest first, or do you want to do some healing potions or scrolls?
Short rest? Can we do that?
Yeah, you can do a short rest here for sure.
Okay.
It's a good time as any. So after harvesting the land and a lot of you spend the short rest, healing yourself and also reading through this ritual. You guys can go ahead and roll your hit dice and gain back your hit points. And if you guys have any things that renew on a short rest, make sure you click that short rest button. I know some abilities for the fighter and I think the wizard, you can get a spell slot back on a short rest, I believe. If this is your first short rest of the day.
I think it is. It did not give me a health. I don't know why it didn't.
You
Yeah.
have to roll it manually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the short rest dice in there, they don't work very well, so you have to just roll and add manually.
That was 1, 4. Okay, so I get 5 back, which put me at max.
Nice.
Okay. And I don't know if I get. Do you know the rule regarding short rest and spell slots? I don't know off the top of my head.
You don't get any back innately, but you have that arcane. I can't remember what it's called, like arcane renewal or something.
Arcane recovery. Once per day, when you finish short rest, you can choose an expended slot to recover up to a combined level of 3, and none can be slots of 6 level or higher.
Yeah.
So I will recover a. I think we'll do a 3rd level slot.
Nice. Yeah, you can do a 3rd level or a 1st and a 2nd level, but I think you have all your 1st level slots.
Yep, and I got 2 and 3 on my 2nd, so yeah, it makes more sense to do a 3rd.
Yeah, sweet. So you get a 3rd level spell slot back, which is huge because that gives you back haste, fireball, and counter spell, which is massive. Okay.
Fireball.
Velato, you take through the ritual that was given to you by the Myconid shaman before you left the village, and let me get this up really quick to make sure I have it right here. Hold on. Sorry, folks. Okay, so there are 5 steps to this ritual that you will have to complete. The first step is going to be channeling the forest's essence, and that's going to basically unite the energy of the forest into this one area. The next step would be to purify that corrupted essence within the crystal, or purify, what you have. And then the third step would be to bind that infection and that essence within the crystal. The fourth step would be to merge the purified essence with the forest, and then the fifth step would be to unleash that cleansing wave across the entire land. You have to complete the majority. You have to complete these steps successfully, the majority of them, to successfully cleanse the infection of this forest, which is going to require 5 separate individual arcana checks by you, one per turn, essentially.
I'm gonna, just beforehand, I'm gonna bless before we do any of that. Let me just grab my book.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see if I have anything I can do to buff him also.
Would this help too, Reed? Protect from evil and good? Creatures, apparitions, celestials, elementals.
Fiends are undead. Let me check here. The creatures that you have been fighting are technically plants, but because they're infected, I had not thought about that. They would technically be undead, yeah, because they're killed, infected, and they come back. So yes, this would definitely help if you cast it upon. It wouldn't help him cast a spell, but if he were to get attacked by a creature of that type,
right,
it would definitely help for sure. So it's concentration, which means you have to concentrate on it. You can't cast another concentration type spell, or else this will drop. If you get hit, you'll have to roll a save to keep this spell up, which there are certain rules, which we can get into that if that happens. But essentially, if you get hit, you might drop it, and if you cast another concentration spell, you might drop it. This lasts for about 10 minutes, so yes, you can definitely do that. So you take your holy water from your pouch and a touch. You put your hand on Alato and describe to me how it looks when you cast the spell, Tordor.
So basically, I place my hand on him, I close my eyes and start chanting the spell, and as I come to the end, a really light glowing aura surrounds him.
All right. And this glow fades almost completely, but not entirely, as you now have this faint, what color? Blue glow, maybe?
Yeah.
Blue? A faint blue glow around your aura, or around your person, Tordor. And you are also blessed by Giblin. So I'm going to mark these. You have blessed and protection.
What I'm saying mine is, every time mine's a... Mine's not as regal as his. What I pretty much do is I rub my hands on the ground, get some dirt, and I just start rubbing it all over them, and I bless everybody.
Oh, everybody's blessed. Oh, nice.
And A305 is just going to start squawking like an owl in the back and flapping his arms, and I cast Enhance Ability on him, and he's going to get Owl's Wisdom, and he gets advantage on his Wisdom checks.
Oh, just Wisdom? Oh. Our Arcana, by the way, you would know this. I'm pretty sure Arcana is Intelligence, unless I'm wrong.
And I'm making fox noises and get on all fours and use the fox cunning to get intelligence checks.
Okay, there we go. So So what does that do? 9. What is that?
9 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Stack with our other temporary hit points?
It would replace them.
Okay.
What temporary hit points?
You can only have...
Yeah. For those of us who didn't get hit by a mountain.
Oh, okay.
So not only do you have these temporary hit points, you get advantage on intelligence? Wow.
Advantage.
That's huge.
And +4.
So you're blessed, you have enhanced ability, you have temporary hit points, and you have protection from good and evil.
What's
I also cast guidance on him?
You get a +4 to your rolls.
Which kind of rolls?
Yeah, I think I need to cast guidance on him because that's ability checks to get him.
Is our poison resistance gone now?
No, you still have it. Okay, blessed only gives you attack rolls or saving throws, so which is good. But then you also get guidance from A305, so you're blessed and you're guided. Where's guidance? Why is it not on here?
You want me to send it to game log?
You can, but I was trying to get it on his. Look how many buffs you have on you right now. So this is also concentration. So the 3 of you are all concentrating on a spell. So as you get hit, you're going to have to roll. Or if you get hit, excuse me. All right. So, Olato, are you ready to begin the ritual?
1 second. One ability check of his choice. Okay.
So everybody else gets blessed except me because it says 3 creatures, by the way.
I've never seen somebody so fucking enchanted at once.
I'd like to cast Fireball in the group. No. Yeah, okay. So I'll do my Arcana checks, and I guess I can add a D4 to the roll if I foobar it.
You can add a D4 and it's at advantage. So I need the first one for the step 1.
Step 1.
So can I step farther back and still
26.
concentrate?
Yeah, you can still stay concentrated. You don't have to be in an area. 26. Okay, very good. As you set the diamond or the crystal in the epicenter of this infection and you begin to chant this ritual, the first step... Oh, I just lost it.
I mean, I didn't roll the advantage. Do you want me to roll the advantage? It doesn't matter.
Yes, I do, because it would matter.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so 26, that's okay. So you are channeling the forest essence in this step, and as you do this, you feel a ripple effect to go underneath you and send shudders throughout the entire forest, and the trees the mushroom trees shake, and you feel a small tremor, and you are successful as you feel the essence channeled through this crystal. As you do this, as your eyes close, concentrating on your spell, the rest of you hear a disturbance behind you in the forest. And you hear small little footsteps and the cries of little creatures as you see 5 myconid spawns breach through the wall here and stop and look around and look directly at Alato and scream and begin their charge. And I need everybody to roll initiative, including Alato.
No.
That's what we saw hidden in the thing up there last time.
This was the foreshadowing.
And
I love foreskin.
More music.
We know.
Combat music.
Yep.
You guys are rolling initiative. Alato 8.
Nice.
20. Awesome. All right, I think we have everyone on the battlefield. All right. Top of the round, these myconid creatures spawn forward into the melee. And Tordor, it is your turn, sir.
So they're not looking at me, right? Because I'm behind them.
Correct. They're looking right at Alato.
They want him.
All right. So I am going to light my flame.
Okay, is that a
And
bonus
attack
action? So ignite your sword. I think it is.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do a breath weapon.
Oh, shit. Okay. And we decided that was a 15-foot cone, right? So 5, 10,
Yep.
15. So how close do you want to, where do you want to start your breath weapon? That's my question.
I'm like right here, far enough away to where they can't, but right there.
Okay, so that would get pretty much, yeah, that would get all of them. All right, so they need to roll saves. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go from top to bottom. So blue, purple, black, orange, pink. And your DC is 8. Okay, so just tell me what the DC is as I roll these Constitution saving throws.
Looks like they're
13.
X saving throws.
Dex, excuse me. You're completely correct. So top one, okay. Give me a second to roll these, sorry. Let me see what the dex is. That was +0, so this should be easy. 2. Okay. Okay, so black and orange are the only two that failed. The rest of them succeeded. So go ahead and roll your damage, and it's reduced by half, I believe. Or it's 2d6 on a failed save. Yep, so roll 2d6.
Did Biggie say fire is like much stronger against them, or does that affect it in any way?
The 9.
A 9, okay. Yeah, so as you release this gout of flame and spread it across this 15-foot, 15-foot, what is it called? Triangle cone. You douse them all in this draconic fire, and you hear their shouts and screams as they all wither away, and every single one of them drops to 0 HP and dies.
Oh my god!
They are not. They are. What's the word? Opposite of resistant to fire, as they all drop to 0.
Super effective.
And I mean, that takes us down the list, so you guys have a full round to prepare to do anything else you'd like to do as you feel the forest shudder around you, and you hear noises, you hear other things coming.
Other things are coming.
So I'll start with Giblin, or Tordor. That's technically that was your action, so you have bonus action and anything else you like to do within your turn. You like to move somewhere else? You've only moved 5 feet.
You know what? I'm gonna just kind of go back down here.
Okay, very good. Giblin.
I would.
Let me ask you this, Reed, real quick. Can I move? Can I move over here? Like, is this like a wall that I can climb up to? Oh, it doesn't let me go farther.
It's not necessarily a wall, but it's for you. It's impenetrable. It's that part of the forest.
It won't let me go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be down here in the corner.
Okay, Giblin.
Do I have to go next?
I mean, is there anything else you want? Is there anything you want to do?
I'm going to hide.
Okay, you're gonna hide. Go ahead and hide somewhere and roll me your check.
I'm gonna hide behind this little pink thing so I can.
Okay, very good. And then Alado, it is now your turn, so I need you to roll an Arcana check as you try to complete the second step of this ritual.
Okay.
With advantage and all your guidance. Oh wow, damn.
I rolled 227s.
227.
Jeez.
That will succeed.
The next one's gonna be bad. I just know it.
Well, I get advantage, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, that's true.
I say that as I fail 2 rolls.
So as you complete the second step of the ritual, you see in the air around you, the air separates, and you see this nasty infected spores separate from the clean air, and essentially the corrupted essence is being separated from the clean spores and the clean air. And as you finish this part of the ritual, a small burst of purified air erupts around you, and anyone within 20 feet of you, they now get advantage on saving throws against poison or disease for the next round, which I think you guys already have. But that is a success, and now it is A305's turn. As you are
Everyone but Tordor gets it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, A305 is gonna go ahead. Let me see. Where is this spell? As a bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. Oh, it was already up. Actually, it was up, but you guys took a long rest. So I was going to use this number 1 for your spiritual weapon. Where would you like it to be?
Oh, I will put it right here. Can I move it? Yeah, I can. Right
Okay.
here.
Did we do a long rest or a short rest?
Short rest.
Okay, cool. Because I didn't reset my spells if that's the case.
Yeah, short rest for sure.
So that, and then can I ready a spell? I would like to have Guiding Bolt as a ready action.
Okay.
That's a
so as your
good
action, you
idea.
prepare a spell, and what is the trigger?
More monsters show up, more little fungal butt faces, or something I can shoot it at.
Okay, so anything that comes within range, essentially.
That I discern is after us, yeah.
Got it. Okay, very good. Alrighty, so that would be using your reaction as if it comes up. So, top of the round, you hear a shuddering, and to the north, you see 2 creatures emerge, burrowed from the ground, pop up as these crawler-type creatures. And there is this noxious, spore-like odor around their entire... I think you guys... Wait, let me make sure you can see it. There it is.
Ew.
There we go.
It's got the clap.
As they emerge from the forest, you see these crawler-type, spore-like creatures burst from the ground. And top of the round is Tordor, so I'll let him go first.
Would that not trigger my reaction?
It does. Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. It does. So go ahead and roll your guiding. What was it? Guiding bolt.
Yeah, and I'll do it on whichever one popped their little head out first.
It would be the one on the right.
My head.
Go.
First.
Guiding bolt. 12 hit.
12 just hits.
Nice. This is radiant damage if it matters.
14 points of radiant damage. Okay.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Oh, I can add 4 to that?
I think so. I think it
Just the roll, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it hit, so
Okay.
let's
very
sit.
good. Alrighty. That is your reaction, and Tordor, at the top of your round, you actually see 4 more of these spawn-like creatures burst through the wall to your left here next to Giblin.
Ah!
As I'm going to go ahead and delete these off the map so they're not keeping up the area. There we go. Tordor, what do you do?
I'm going to take my short bow. Actually, are they facing me or away from me?
They are facing Alato. They're all eyes to Alato.
Okay. So, do I know if I triggered... why is my thing not working? That mushroom thing looked like it has an eye on top of it. I'm trying to click, but it doesn't. Do we know if that would damage them?
It's inert.
Oh, okay.
I tried to take out the detonation and I fucked it up. I shouldn't have.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use my short bow then and attack this guy in the back,
Okay.
closest to me.
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
Oh my god.
Fucking gross.
Fucking nasty.
Where's my? There we go.
This is why people hate you. You're
I think I know why. So in the top right, where you have like this game log, go to the settings cog, and oh gosh, actually, I might not. How do you turn off
hardware acceleration.
hardware acceleration? Yeah. Can you walk me through that?
What kind of browser are you using?
Is it Chrome?
Chrome.
Okay, so I got Chrome. So on the 3 dots on the top right, click that for the window, and then click settings.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find it again because I hadn't done it on this one yet. Okay, and then go to system on the left.
Okay.
And then click on use graphics accelerations when available, and then you have to relaunch it though.
Oh, like refresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
But click the relaunch button. There's a relaunch button, and it opens it up all up again real fast.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
There's a relaunch button?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
It should, as soon as you turn it on, it should do it. Give you the option.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless you suck.
No, it did. It's just trying to bring up the map again. But I rolled a 16.
A 16 hits, so yes, go ahead and roll your damage, I'm sorry. As you sheathe your sword and take out your bow and arrow, and let loose. Damage.
It's still trying to bring up the map.
Oh, okay. I just saw you had rolled, so. There we go. I have to roll damage again. The first one didn't really go through. You can also just roll with an actual dice if it's faster for you.
You're gonna have to close it out and do it again. It wouldn't let me open it up either. Dad.
Alright.
I had to close it out completely.
Get some dice.
Let me see if it works better, because I just turned mine on too. Go! Oh yeah, perfect. It's fast as fuck, boy.
So I think it's.
I got 10.
Plus.
Was it fast?
Your short bow should only be 1d6 plus 2.
Oh yeah. So I got a 6 and a 4, so I'll take the 6. I'll just roll over again.
I was gonna say, how did you get a 4 or a 10?
4.
4, okay.
Plus 2, so 6.
Okay, perfect. So your arrow pierces through the leg of this creature, and as it stumbles forward almost unfazed, it begins to bleed out profusely as you see this black, thick ichor drip from its leg. And it looks back at you and then looks toward Alado, and eyes focus toward the wizard of your party. That's your action. You have a bonus action and movement if you'd like to take those, and then Giblin is up next.
Okay, wait a second, I gotta... So, bonus action, bonus action. So, bonus action, could I do Searing Smite?
Well, you could, yes. And then you would put it on whatever weapon you want for the next attack that you take next
Okay.
round.
I'm just trying to get to the map. I mean, really, I'm just kind of stuck in a corner, so I'm just going to kind of put my bow back and then have my shield ready to go.
You've already done one swapperoo, so you're stuck with your bow right now because you've already sheathed everything and took out the bow. You could do that next turn though.
Okay.
So nothing else.
No, because 30 feet, it's not going to get me anywhere.
All right. Next up is Giblin.
So I'm gonna move.
You are hidden behind this plant as you see these myconid spawns come out of the woodworks.
My roll was an 8 anyway, so I'm just gonna move closer.
So how much damage did I give that guy?
6.
I mean, do we know what their HPs are?
You do not.
Okay. So, damn it. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, Gib.
All right. So you just move up there, Giblin.
I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop the bless, and instead I'm going to cast. I'm gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith on Tordo. Fucking what's his face?
Alado.
So now he gets a
Shield
plus
of
2 to
Faith.
AC.
Oh, nice.
And then I use an action to cast Fireball, a cantrip. that allowed? Am I allowed to do
Yep, that is allowed. Yep, bonus action cantrip. That's totally fine. Firebolt against which enemy?
I'm going to say the top left one.
The crawler?
Yes, the crawler.
Okay. 25 definitely hits. 7 points of damage.
Dude, is the mist moving?
Yeah,
That's
cool.
yeah.
rotating.
That's so cool.
Dope. I didn't even notice.
As your firebolt hits it, it damages it, but it doesn't do the extra damage you're used to seeing on these undead type creatures. Because this is not necessarily a plant. So bonus action, movement, you're all done. But it does do 7 points of fire damage as he hisses at you, and it is now their turn. So this first crawler is going to move up to this point right here. Let's say, 25 feet right here. And now both of you guys are within its spore area of effect. And I need you to both make Constitution saving throws against the poisonous spores, Giblin and Alato.
So, because of the burst of air, do we get advantage on the saves?
You do.
Okay.
And also, you get a +4 from my guidance.
No, it's
Actually,
If we burn it.
it's 10 feet, so actually A305, you need to make it as well. It doesn't quite,
Itch.
it kind of goes on the edge, but it is
Constitution?
Constitution, yep.
advantage,
So
you said, right?
Giblin saves, yep, Giblin saves, Alato saves.
We got a nat 20, me and a lot of...
Nice.
Fucking loser 17!
Okay, so those are all successful, so you all take half of this damage, which it would be 9. You would instead take 4.
Ow!
If you have resistant to poison damage, you can reduce that down even further to 2.
Nice.
Which we all should have, correct?
Yes. And Giblin, I need you to make a concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw to maintain your spell.
Isn't it over a certain threshold, the damage?
It's 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher. So you have to beat a 10 for a con saving throw.
That's... Oh, thank God.
Ooh. Barely, yes.
Barely!
Barely.
Fuck?
You both... Oh, sorry, I saw A305s.
Yep, I needed to make one too.
Yep, you're exactly right. Alright. Whoops.
Yours is important. Please don't mess it up.
Almost did, right there.
Next one is going to move 5... Oh, oops, I need to...
What is with these 11s, guys?
10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move up here, and again, I need all three of you to make Constitution saving throws as the poison fog immerses all of you as you begin to cough. Okay, Alato with the 6.
Wait,
Get the
so
damage.
with the advantage, okay, so we have to reroll.
Yes. That's much better.
Sorry, I'm here. I'm on it.
Okay. Give one's 11.
With advantage, right?
Yep, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay. So, if you... Oh, you guys got very lucky. It's 2d6 damage. So he rolled a 3 total. So that's reduced by half, so except for Corwin. You guys take 1 damage minimum. So you all have to take 1 damage. And I think Corwin, if you're resistant, you also take 1 damage. But I need you both to make Constitution saving throws. Concentration saving throws again for me.
Concentration. Is my concentration.
I don't like all these rolls. You
I
bastard!
still gotta make 3 Arcana checks.
We're trying to protect you. We're here to
Okay.
protect you.
And that wasn't even their action. That just happened because they stink. So the first one is going to make a multi-attack. 1 on Alato and 1 on Giblin. First one on Alato.
Wait,
is
question.
an 22.
What's your AC, Olato?
11 naturally, so 13 with your buff.
Oh my fucking God.
But I can, as a reaction, I can use shield to bring it up 5.
Okay, you
Yes.
might. Okay.
So it gets up to it hits with the 22.
Huh. To me?
And, yeah, it's against
Wait,
you.
do you have any concentrations, Olato?
No, not currently.
So you take 4 damage, and I need you to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw as the pincers dig into your skin and try to rip you away.
Mother bitch!
Now, do you get a D4 bonus? So that was Bless, I think. Bless is dropped.
Has it
Oh,
dropped?
he has guidance.
Oh, no, yeah, it was guidance that gave it to me, so I could technically roll the D4.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
gonna-
reread guidance. I don't think guidance works on
No.
saving throws.
Oh, does it not? Yeah, it says same throw equals No, it's breath weapon. I'm stupid. I can't read.
Yeah, I just
ability
sent it
check.
log.
Yeah, guidance is ability check.
Okay.
Bless is saving throws. So an 11. So you
Sorry.
look over at the creature and
10.
you are frightened.
Oh no.
Frightened, which means your ability checks and attack rolls have disadvantage on both of those, and you cannot move closer to the source of the fear. It doesn't mean you have to move away, you just can't move any closer. And you need to toggle frightened on. And the second attack is going against Giblin as he pierces through Giblin with a 20 to hit and does 5 points of piercing damage. And I need you as well to make a wisdom saving throw, because you're actually going to get attacked twice. Yeah.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Awesome. Sweet. I can get a jacket. I'll be right back.
Okay. A 20, so that succeeds. So you still take the damage, but you're not frightened. And the second one above you attacks you one more time in A305. The first one attacks with a 19 to hit on Giblin, which succeeds, I think, right? It hits you?
Yeah.
And it attacks with a 14 against A305, which misses.
Not hit.
He deals 3 more points of piercing damage against you, and he needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
Why are you talking to me?
No.
Sorry, I walked away.
That's okay, I was talking to Giblin. 5. You are frightened, sir. And I need you to make 2 concentration checks.
Are these with advantage?
These are not with advantage, because you are not blessed. Okay, that's a success.
Oh, thank God. I am hitting these.
You are hitting those. These are great. Alrighty. I believe that is all they can do. Yes. Yep, very good. Next is Alato. So you are currently frightened, so you have disadvantage on this Arcana check.
Which is countered by
Even.
my advantage?
Did you have advantage before?
We had advantage before from something.
Guidance.
From guidance. So yes, it's a flat Arcana check,
Okay.
and the DC goes up every round.
And I can't do anything but these. If I interrupt this,
So you can, you would just not take the Arcana check this turn, so it would just prolong the ritual. But you definitely can interrupt it and do something else.
have they both taken damage, or is it just the one that's farthest from me?
They've both taken some damage, yes.
I'll do the Arcana check because.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. 18.
18. That will succeed.
I hate you! Stop. Stop breathing.
They get harder every round.
Oh, so do I.
the infected essence in the air, you see it all begin to bind together and slowly descend closer to the crystal as the purified air separates further from it.
Here's a question: does it affect the AOE from those guys too?
No.
Okay.
That is different.
Okay.
That's part of their natural abilities.
I say real quick to
Let's think on you.
kill them. We gotta protect him.
So that is 3 successes
Kill them.
on 3 attempts. And that is Alato's entire turn. A305, you are up.
A305 is going to just scoot around this guy and come stand right here.
Yeah!
And give the.
And I'm going to go ahead and make sure this does...
That gives them advantage, doesn't it?
Yes, it
Does
does.
it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Your
it
pincer.
does. Yeah, that's fine. And then I'm going to go ahead and cast Word of Radiance.
Ooh.
I'll send that to game log, but yeah, they're going to have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
They need a 16.
Okay,
They
so
only
the one on the
take
bottom left fails, the one on the top right succeeds.
Gotcha. So on a success, I don't think he takes any.
No.
So 7 points of damage for the one below you. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move my spirit weapon right over to here, and my spirit weapon's going to go ahead and attack that mofo.
Oh, it's part of your bonus action. Okay, go ahead and roll
Yup.
the attack.
19.
19 hits as your scythe or whatever it is comes slashing down on this creature. And
Nice.
11 points of damage. It cleaves it in half, bringing it down to 0 HP as this crawler
Hell
is
yeah.
eliminated and the aura drops.
Let's go. All right,
Alright.
and that'll end my turn.
Okay. The myconid sprouts are all going to run up. 1, 2, 3. See how close this one can get to you. This one can only get right there, but it can see Giblin, which is good. And you're going to take 3 attacks from these myconid sprouts, which aren't very effective, but they hurt. So 11 is the first one, which misses because your AC is 13.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is a 10. And third one is a 13.
So as a reaction, I'll use shield.
Okay, as your reaction, you pop up shield, making your AC an 18, and all 3 of these attacks miss, and the damaged one is going to attack Giblin, because you're the closest one he can reach. He hits with an 11, so they miss as well. Alright. Oh, wait. One, 2 of those should get advantage, because you are flanked.
Nah! I mean, he has to be directly across, doesn't he? Not
No.
side.
They are flanking directly across from me.
Yeah,
Because
so
of
they still miss. They still miss.
Cool.
And top of the round, you guys hear the forest around you shudder again as over to the north, you see this ginormous 10-foot hulking mushroom beast step out of the forest, surrounded or flanked by 2 smaller friendlies. Have those.
As soon as I heard that, I was like, I need to talk to mommy. Mommy, get it, help, god damn it.
These are infected myconids still. And Tordor, it is your turn.
Wait, are they friendlies or no?
They are enemies, all of them.
Oh!
Infected.
So can I run before I attack, or is that considered an action?
No, you have your movement, which you can use your movement.
Okay.
35.
I'm going to come here, and I'm going to use my Searing Smite, or... Wait a second. Is it my Searing Smite?
Yeah, so Searing Smite is basically going to enhance your weapon attack if you hit whatever weapon you choose to smite with, whether it be your bow or your sword or whatever it is.
Well, my sword will spill out a 40-foot radius of
Light.
light, but it won't.
We'll do extra damage. It's a bonus action to ignite it, but you have not ignited it yet. Two things.
So can I attack and then ignite an attack, or do I need to ignite it as my first action?
You can do whatever order you want, but your first attack is not going to have the fire damage. If you don't ignite it first. Right?
So 30 feet is right here. Dang it. So that's about 30 feet.
Yeah.
You still got your bow equipped, don't you? Or
You
put it
do.
away?
Right now you have your bow out, which you can still swap weapons on this turn if you'd like to.
What do you
Yeah, so I'm going to use my bow and attack that other stinky creature.
The crawler.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
It's still lagging like crazy.
This is kind of like when I make my car payment.
I think you can disable animations. Yeah, go to your
So it's the
settings on the 13. Okay.
18 total, plus 5.
On your settings tab, scroll all on your above VTT, scroll all the way down, and click reduce animation movement. And yeah, I think that's the only thing I can see that might help.
Well, I'll just start rolling with my dice, because I don't want to take up time. So
what did you say you rolled, and what was it?
13 plus 5, so 18.
Okay, 18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage on your boy there.
So 1d6. Got a 5, 6, 7.
7 points of damage. Okay. All right, it is reduced by 7 points as your arrow strikes true, and it thrashes around and shrieks at you again as you've dealt 8 damage for your action. You have a bonus action, and that's all you have left.
So my bonus action, then can I get my sword out and just have it flame ready?
Yep, you sure can.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Flame on? Okay.
Did they attack us at the bottom of last round or at the top of this round?
They are going to go after Giblin, which is right before you.
Oh, so the 4 that attacked me earlier, was it part of this round or was it last? Because my shield lasts through the rest of the round.
It was part of last round.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
We're at the top of the initiative order.
okay. Cool.
Okay, so what's the range of your fire?
40.
40. Okay.
So it takes an additional 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so that is your light. Oh, that's a gross color. I'm gonna change that. I wish I did a white. I like white better. So yeah, that's just your light that it's spreading across. That
Okay.
whitish glow. Okay, great. Next up is the top. These northern fighters. This adult over here is going to move 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. And he's going to use the ranged attack to sling at A305.
Oh my god.
Give me just a second. I had to run to the restroom.
That's okay. I can see your AC. I'll just let you know if you get hit or not.
We'll tell you that you're dead when you get back.
Oh, that's a bummer. That's a natural 20, my friend.
I hate you.
Silvery barbed.
You're such a son of a bitch. I hate you.
I love you.
So that has to roll again.
Yes, and I give advantage to Alato.
Okay.
You got this, buddy.
It re-rolls and hits with an 18. Does that hit you? 19 is,
Nope.
I think, your AC. Fuck! No, that's fine. This
Same
other-
team, Reed.
Whose team you're on? Jesus.
15, 20, 25.
He's always like, I'm not against y'all. It's the enemies.
Fuck, I didn't hit you!
Mhm.
God damn it!
How far away? Are you within 30 feet? Okay, so Alato is out of range, but Giblin is just within range. He's going to make another ranged attack against you, Giblin, with a natural 1. That will miss. And this creature, oh, I like this. Yeah, 5, 10. He is going to jump and leap over this crevasse and stick the landing right here, as he is now right next to all of you.
Jesus.
And he has a multi-attack, of course he does.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't
And
he?
he's going to make 2
Wait,
attacks.
did he have to do a roll to make that jump?
No.
What?
He's like,
He's humongous. He's like 10 feet, 12 feet tall, as he is towering over you, and you look up and you can see his kneecap as he takes 2 fist slam attacks against Giblin.
oh,
First one with a 20, dirty 20. Second one with a 14. Do either of those hit?
Jesus. He's like a walking, whomping
First
willow.
one does.
First one hits. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, okay? You also take 8 points of poison damage, which if you're resistant is 4. So probably 14 points of damage total he's dealt to you. And that is his action, and that is all he is going to do for his action. And it is now Giblin's turn, and then the crawlers are next, and then Alato.
Can I yell something as a free action?
Yes?
Also, he's in the space of the spiritual weapon. Is that an issue?
The spiritual weapon is floating.
Okay. I say, Mommy! Get us help!
You cry into the deep forest, hoping somebody hears you. It is now your turn.
Okay. As first off, I'm gonna ask you if I could do this because I don't know what you might think about it. I wanted to bonus action. Telekinetic.
Oh wait,
what?
you need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah. Good.
And
Good.
and it has to beat.
Don't worry.
Oh well, you succeed.
Can I bonus action telekinetic shove it into the hole?
It is technically a huge creature. You are a small. Can you shove a huge creature?
It doesn't say.
All right, send me
So
the
you
thing.
let me know. That's what I'm asking.
Okay, yeah, you can certainly try.
Now let me ask you this. If I use sorcery point because this is a cantrip, I can use it twice. If I use 2 hands, would that do anything for me?
Okay, so say that again. You want to use your last sorcery point to do what?
To make it a double shove. And
Well, it's telekinesis, so you're using your mind. So I would say no.
okay, all right, then I'll try bonus action trying to shove it into the hole.
Give me it must succeed on a DC strength. So what's the DC of this? It has very high strength.
Sorry, I always forget where my thing is.
It rolled a 20, so I don't think it's
no.
Succeed, unfortunately. It's a good attempt, and as you see it, it barely even moves, and it rocks down and looks right down at you. And it roars in your face. As spittle and fungal spores cover you.
So then, as an action, I'm gonna drink my potion.
Okay. Which one? Potion of healing?
Yeah, greater healing.
Okay, cool. So that's, I don't know what the total is, but you have it there, so that's maximum.
So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Fuck.
Dang, that's still pretty good. All right, unless you want to move, that's going to be the end of your turn.
No. I wanted to do more, but fuck. No, that's it.
Okay. Next up is the crawler. So I need everybody within 10 feet of him, which is all of you except for Tordor, to make another Constitution saving throw against its poison spores.
I don't want to read.
Fuck
Make
you.
Oh, wrong thing.
It hit with a 19 in it.
So I'll just take that, and then there would be an 11.
So guidance does not give me.
It's just
No,
poison
less.
damage, right?
It's a saving throw, so there's no more advantage. So a 2 and a 9 will definitely fail. Giblin, you succeed.
It should have been an 11. I rolled Dex on accident, but I'm just taking that 7.
Oh, 7 plus Dex, that's still gonna fail. You need
Yeah.
to roll a 13.
And this is just poison damage, right?
This is poison damage. So this is 8 total poison damage if you failed, which is everybody but Giblin, which is reduced by half of your resistance. So 4. And Giblin, you take 2, and then
I
you
gotta
both
make a
of
con.
spellcasters, to make a DC 10 con save.
Nice.
Here's a question: since I got a nat 1, does that negate anything?
No, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
You just it's the same.
Okay.
And then I need Giblin to also make a DC 10 con save for me to keep his spell up.
Some bullshit. I'm just letting you know right now.
Some bullshit.
Okay, very good. So now the crawler is going to make his double attack on Alato. He has shield still up, I believe, correct?
No, because they attacked me at the end of last round. Oh, until my next. No, you're right. Until my next turn. So I haven't gone yet.
You have 18, is that it?
18. Yes.
Okay, very good.
Nice.
So that's going to be a 13.
Nice.
And actually, both of these are at advantage, so that is still a miss with a 13. That's a natural 20, unfortunately, sir. Which is okay. A natural 20 on the bite attack is really not too bad because it's only a
Super remarks.
D4.
I don't have any more.
I did kidding.
So
I
you
need a
take
longer.
4. So 7 points of piercing damage. That's with the crit, and you need to make a. You're still frightened of this creature, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You are. So you're still frightened.
I just realized something. I'm a fucking idiot.
You just realized that?
No. No, stop!
I've got that in my session
we've
3 notes.
kind of been there.
Yeah. But
Got him.
that is the end of its turn.
Okay.
And next up is you, Alato. So you can do your Arcana check, which is harder now, or you can do your anything else you would like to do.
Dude, if there's another way, we've got to Arcana check this.
Yeah, please do it.
Yeah, we can't survive. I mean, I can AoE and damage most of these, but that doesn't. Okay, Arcana check, and I still have the guidance up if I need to add the D4.
And
Right.
you have advantage.
No, it's countered because I'm frightened.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, but if I need to add a D4, I can. And
I believe in you.
Ooh, wow, you are slapping with these Arcana checks. That's great.
How many more do we have? One more?
One more. And right now we're at 4 successes, which is great. All right, so as you...
As a bonus action, I'm scream like, can somebody fucking do things? Something about this spider?
As you continue to chant through this ritual, you feel something click, and the enchanted crystal releases a wave of radiant energy all around you, and you feel the enemies around you kind of shudder as their ACs have all been reduced by 1 now.
100? That's great.
Nice.
But that is a 4th success. You need 1 more, and that is A305's turn now.
I have a question. Am I tall enough to stand over Giblin? Like, put him in between my legs?
Robot balls in your face?
I would say yes.
All right.
I would need some sort of check to make sure you can still operate within the same square effectively. So I think we've done acrobatics in the past for like hallway fights.
Gotcha.
So I'll let you decide. But if you roll it, you're sticking with it. So if you fail, you disadvantage on your attacks.
That's fine. I'm gonna go and stand over Gibby.
Okay.
Gibby, I'm sorry, but I need to teabag you for just a second.
I try and lift him up. I got you! And he's like heavy as fuck.
Just like standing on your hands.
Be a DC 13.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, as part of your movement. It doesn't take an action or bonus action or anything.
Alright, DC 13. No!
Oh, so you have a disadvantage on attack rolls.
That's fine.
What if I let him crush me? Can I take some damage and he get an advantage on that?
No.
Damn it.
Alright, I'm gonna use Word of Radiance. These 2 idiots need to make a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Which 2 idiots?
The 2 monsters next to me, 5-foot radius.
Okay, gotcha. Actually, all of them. The crawler, the big guy, and the 2 small boys need to make saving throws. Okay, so I'm gonna do the big one first. You said Constitution?
Yeah, 16.
16. Okay. That is, what did that decide it was? A 6. Okay, that fails. So now the crawler. Fail. This is the one right below you. That is a fail. This is the one bottom right of you. I think it's probably going to be a failure as well. They all fail.
Nice. So they're going to take...
Whoa.
Nice. That bitch is dead. That bitch is dead. Is the crawler dead?
Well, I think so. I thought he had 14. That was the health that he had, and you've reduced it by 12, so he has 2 left. I'm giving you a little bit of meta information here, but his HP didn't save last time.
Okay.
And then 12 from the big guy. Alrighty, as this radiant energy emanates out of you, and that actually does double to this guy, so that should be 12 more. Very good. You feel these creatures recoil. Some of them actually just melt away into the floor of the forest as they disintegrate through this radiant energy, and the other 2 are very heavily damaged. Great job.
Thank you. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit weapon over. He's going to attack the crawler.
Okay.
Oh, that hits, baby.
That hits, yep.
That hits, baby. And I'll take him out fully.
Yep, that'll take him out.
And please and thank you.
Robot on the mouth today, boys.
Aura drops, gross.
And this whole time I've been doing this, I've just been teabagging Gibbs. This whole time.
You're like stop,
Mike, stop. And I keep yelling out, get out of my things.
Why is he anatomically correct?
Alrighty, is that the end of your turn, sir? You gonna move out of that area? I would say you need to move out of that area because you can't occupy.
Okay, then I'll just take 1 step over to where this dead crawler is. Can I do that?
Yep, absolutely. And sweet. Next
wait. Can I go the opposite direction, please? That way.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. Cool.
And I'll go ahead and take him off the map so you can see where you are.
Thank you.
Right. Next up is all of the 2 remaining Myconid spawns. They're going to both take their attacks at Alato with their fist as they just pound on him. That's
Okay,
an
yeah.
11, and that is a 16. Did either of those hit?
16 hits.
16 hits, okay. So you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 4 points of poison, reduced to 2 because of your resistance. So 5 points of damage total. As top of the round, the giant myconid giant, I know it's redundant, screams and roar, lets out this bellowing roar as you hear behind you, Tordor, this another bumbling, tumbling beast come crawling out of the forest.
Oh,
and you see
Jesus.
another pair, another set of enemies join combat. As top of the round, Tordor, with a 20, it is still your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to come up to this guy with my flame sword in hand.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 plus 7, so that's 19.
19 hits.
No, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 19 total.
Okay, so I need you to tell me how much bludgeoning damage you did and how much fire damage you did.
Well, the 1d8 was a natural 8 plus 4.
Okay, so 12. Okay, so hold on. Oh, fucking cool. Okay. And then how much fire damage did you do?
And then 7.
7. Okay. Awesome. So as you cleave through this monster, you feel your sword stop, and then as the fire ignites, you flash for it. It slices all the way through into the belly, the gut of this creature, and he looks down as his you see his guts begin to pour out, and the ichor and liquid of his body is now oozing out of this gaping wound. And he looks up at you. He's still alive, but man, that fucking hurt him. That's your action.
Okay. So I moved 5, 10, 15. So 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move here.
Okay, so you will take an attack of opportunity by 2 of these creatures. That is a 22 to hit.
I'm 22.
Yes, and that is, so actually that's a good point. You're one-handing your sword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so make sure your shield is not equipped.
Let me look. Inventory.
How high is the ceiling again, did you say?
Yeah, your shield is equipped, so your AC should be 20 right now.
Yeah, it's a 20.
So 22 hits as he pounds his fist into you, dealing 8 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 10 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
Reduced to 5, because you're resistant. So 8 plus 13 points of damage total. And you also pass by one of these myconid spawns, and they're going to attack you as well, although it's not going to be nearly as effective.
So how much did I take? 13, you said?
No.
Yes.
It was
8 plus 5.
Yeah.
Because it was going to be 10, but your poison is you're resistant to poison, so it's
Gotcha.
13 points of damage total. And the spawn misses completely, as that's your movement. And you have anything else you can do? No? Dad? No?
Wait a second.
Oh, okay. I just didn't hear anything. All you have
So
is
couldn't I do a vengeful assault?
What is that? I don't know all your abilities, so you have to send it to the game log or tell me what it is. Yes. So you can take one more attack with your sword as a reaction on the creature, the giant that just attacked you.
19, so yeah, it hit. 19 plus 7.
Yeah, that hits.
So I got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on my sword, and an 8 on fire damage.
Alrighty. As he swings his fist down against you, you take it and slice his arm off, and through his face as he falls down and tumbles into the pit behind him at 0 HP as you have slayed this beast, and you continue running down away from the melee.
Nice.
Alrighty. Next up is this next group that just appeared. They are going to... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. What are they going to do? These two adults, one of them is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to run up to Giblin. This other one, I wonder if it can make it that far. Not quite. It can make it all the way up to A305.
No, they can't.
Yes, they can. It's right there. And this one has 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35-foot movement. It is going to leave your melee range, but it's going to move next to Alato. So, Tortor, you actually do not have a reaction because you used it, so you cannot attack it with an attack of opportunity. So these two adults, one of them is going to make an attack against A305. Get this pulled up, excuse me. Natural 20.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
That's right there. So you take immediately
It's right there.
8 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of poison damage. That's maxed. So 12 points of damage total because your poison is reduced. Plus 5 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of poison. So an additional 7 points after the resistance.
Okay, in total, because it was confusing?
Yes. So in total...
I got it all. I got
it
it all.
Oh,
Yep.
then I'm dumb.
He's got it.
As he was saying it, I was doing it.
Then I'm dumb.
There's a lot that went into that one. So that's the first adult. The second adult is next to Giblin. He'll take an attack on you as well. That's going to miss with a 7. And then this giant myconid creature is going to take both attacks against Jason. With Jason, do you have your shield still up?
No, it's not been up.
It's not
Can
been up.
they
so you're at 13.
attack diagonally?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I forgot
everybody
about
can.
that. Then. Damn,
That's 3, I think, that you can
This
do
isn't
that.
chess, bro.
One of them is a 14. The other one is an 18.
So, meter beats, even if I did shield, it would still hit me, right?
The second one would.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll take them both then.
Okay. So the first attack, you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he pounds down on you, plus 10 points of poison. Oh my god, he rolled well. So that's 11. You're resistant still, so I'm just going to tell you it's going to be 16 points of damage total.
I'm at 3 life.
Okay, and the second hit that also attacks as he slams the second fist down, hits for 5 bludgeoning, and an additional 9 poison reduced to
Jesus.
4. So 9 total points of damage as you are now unconscious.
That's not cool, dude. Don't do that to my boy.
Giblin, it is your turn.
Save him, Gib.
He said,
We need another Arcana. Gotta save our boy.
All my buffs go away, too, when I go unconscious, right?
He does.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true. So you're no longer protected.
If I'd have done the first hit would have taken so much damage, I might have used shield.
When is Alato's turn in this? Let me see. Hold up.
It would
After
be
you.
well,
2 after you.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
The next Mike in a group is going to go next. So those next 2 adults that are still alive on the edge are next after you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Boom. 5 charges. Staff of healing, baby. Mass cure wounds.
Nice.
Does that give everybody heals?
Yep. Everybody.
Then how many feet?
60 feet in a 30-foot cone. 30-foot radius.
Yeah, definitely. 10, 15. So everyone gets. So go ahead and roll. Alato, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
I don't actually feel bad. But I feel bad that you always go unconscious because you have such low health.
I mean, this is my first time I think I've ever gone down.
Yeah.
That's true. So 13. So you are back up with 13 HP.
Everybody?
Prone. Everybody has 13 extra HP. You are prone, Alato. And Giblin, that is your action. Do you have a bonus action or movement you'd like to take? I'm going to delete these dead guys off the map.
Is this considered... Never mind. That's you answer.
Can he lift him up as a bonus action? Just curious.
I don't think so. I think that would be a full action. But he can still stand up. It just takes half his movement on his
Oh, I
turn.
know what
It's
to
not
do.
anything special. Yeah. And he doesn't even need to. The only thing that's going to happen, though, is if you are
Advantage
prone...
on attacks,
melee attacks have advantage.
It didn't make sense because I'm not going anywhere, so I might as well stand up.
Yeah.
So can I move some feet, use the spell, and then move more, or no?
Yep, you can split up your movement. You
Okay.
just have a guy right next to you.
That's fine. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the
So
attack
hold on.
first.
Yeah, let me take the attack. 11.
Okay, and I'm gonna try and bonus action, try and shove him.
Shove
this bitch.
the monster? Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. That worked so well the first time.
Bitch! That's all I could do.
So strength saving throw, what was the DC again? Please tell me.
Oh, fuck me.
Like 16.
No. I don't know. My charisma modifier. Well, so hold on. Let me think. DC plus the ability modifier of the score increased by my proficiency bonus. I don't fucking know any of that.
So it's 8 plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency.
What's my proficiency?
Plus 2 at level 5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
14. Okay, he rolled a 16.
Okay.
He is big boy.
Okay, then I'm gonna move closer to him. Or you know what? I'm gonna pincer. Is that enough feet?
Okay.
Nice.
That is, yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, next up is these 2 remaining adults.
Surround
5, 10, 15 right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 right there. One's going to make a fist attack on Alato with advantage because he's on the ground, unfortunately. So that's a 14.
Maybe I should have picked you. I didn't know you were on the ground. I probably should have picked you up.
Does a 14 hit you
couldn't.
still, Alato?
It would if I didn't use shield.
Oh, bitch.
Okay, so that will miss. And then the other guy is going to
shit.
take an attack against A305.
19.
Ooh, with a 20, dirty 20.
Bitch.
That's so exciting.
Quit hitting me.
5 bludgeoning plus 5 poison. So that's going to be 2 poison, so 7 damage, as his fist comes and slams you, injecting you with the poison at the same time as his claws scrape through your back.
Ow.
And that is the end of that group's turn. Alato, it is finally your turn, sir.
Stand up.
Stand up, have your movement. Okay.
And immediately run to the door. Now I'll do my last Arcana check with no advantage, right?
That is correct.
All right.
It's a very difficult DC.
What happens
you have
if he
to
fails?
succeed to finish the ritual.
This is called the trust in the heart of the dice, guys. Here's how it looks.
You believe.
Nope. We'll see.
Oh.
Okay. The last part of this ritual is unleashing the cleansing wave. As the energy gathers into the crystal, you stand up looking bloodied. You know, your eye is bruised and battered. Your robes are covered in your own blood of the others around you, and the myconid ichor that has leaked out of these damaged individuals. And you look up at everybody around you, finishing the ritual as blood drips onto the crystal from your mouth as you finish the spell. And the crystal glows, this bright green glow, and a flash as you guys are all temporarily blinded, and the world stops as you hear nothing but ringing, and all of you blink and you open your eyes, looking around deafened. You see all around you the burned, charred remains of every enemy myconid around you. The giant has been felled, the small ones have melted away, and the crawlers' bodies have all been obliterated as the remaining enemies have been destroyed by this spell. Yeah.
Good lord.
Damn.
As you look around, the forest around you immediately begins to heal as the infection has sapped away and is enclosed now within this crystal. And blooming around you already are new fungal growths. You see the desiccated remains of this eye creature also wither away and get destroyed. as it is replaced with beautiful flowers and a nice pink mushroom. It is over. You have succeeded.
Alright.
And we're going to take a quick break after that, real quick.
Ooh.
Hey, Reed.
And,
Oh.
What's up?
I realized something.
What?
So, I have 3rd level spots. Because, like, in my screen, on my sheet, I don't see any spells in the 3rd level. So I thought I didn't have any 3rd levels, but technically, I'm able to use any of my 1st and 2nd level spells in that slot, right?
Exactly.
I didn't fucking know this.
Now you do.
Oh, you silly.
But as the force around you begins to bloom and grow, the players, we're going to take a quick 5 or 10 minute break.
Nice.
We'll be right back.
Alright, you can finish then, Corin.
I can finish what?
Suck my balls!
Boy, I'll teabag you again. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty sweet move. I was psyched. Dude, it's such a fucking gorgeous day out. But it's all cold as fuck.
You guys fucking did it. That was awesome.
Nice. You know what I was gonna do, Reed?
And with all 5 successful Arcana checks, because there would have been different outcomes if there was any failed ones too. Jason did a fucking hell of a job.
That was good. +8 is just immaculate. And I was on the fence. I was like, should I use a 3rd level spell or should I heal him? It's like, I think I should do the smart choice and heal him.
Yeah, one more round, and man, I don't think things would have gone very well if you guys had one more wave.
I was ready to fucking vortex warp that biggie onto the on top of the small ones.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I was like,
That
no, let me heal him.
epic.
Let me heal him. But did it use up all my charges? Yay, it didn't. I have to roll.
Oh man, that was fun.
That was.
I was on the edge of my seat too. I was like, oh my god, my enemies are rolling pretty well. Jason went down. One more round. I didn't, and also I was like, I wonder if Jason's going to use any of his actions to make any spells or do any attacks.
I'm so glad he didn't.
And extend the rounds, yeah.
Same.
There was
Dude, super buffed him. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was fucking great.
Holy shit. I have never seen such fucking great teamwork, y'all. I'm proud of us.
It's kind of hard to body block because there's like 6 spots they can hit you from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 spots.
Yeah.
Like you can only cover so much ground.
Right.
God, he's squishy, bro, in his health. I didn't realize it until we had to actually protect him.
13 AC.
Yeah, it was 11.
11. Shit.
It did negate some of the Shield of Fate did negate some attacks, which was good.
Yes, there was, and it also got him that extra +2 for his shield reaction.
Oh yeah.
So he got up to 18. Yeah, I think that was the remaining of his 3rd level spell.
That's a 3rd level spell?
I think so.
Oh.
Because he got him back. He had 2 going into that fight, and he used them both. I'll have to ask when he gets back. But
I was ready to silvery barbs you again, bitch.
Oh, I hate that spell so much. I can
every time.
You get
I just save it for the nat 20s because I think it's the most important.
Oh yeah, I mean that natural 20, that would have, because that was on the
a lot, right?
I think a lot on the giant.
It was, right?
Yeah, so that would have been
Huge.
That would have been 24 damage straight up.
Oh god.
Before any rolls. Actually, because it would have been actually a little less than that. 18 straight up.
Ugh.
Plus the rolls. Yeah, those are so the creator of D&D, Perkins, what's his name? Something Perkins. It's called the Perkins crit. And the normal critical attack or critical damage is you just roll twice, I think. Let me switch my mic.
Oh my god. Wait, I don't know if that's more than just a flat and then a roll. Sometimes it can be, right?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Hello?
So a normal crit would be, instead of me maxing out the first
You sounded
roll.
different there. What the fuck?
Yeah, just change it between mics.
Yeah.
That's
So instead of say the roll is originally 2d6. What I do is I max that roll and I roll again for everybody, so it'd be 12.
like that.
The normal way would be you just double the dice you roll, so you just roll 4d6. But that doesn't always get you really good damage. I feel criticals at hits should be like critical.
A guarantee.
Yeah, they should do some fucking damage. So that's called the Perkins crit. I really like it.
I like it too.
It sucks whenever you hit my monsters with a crit. I mean, it's great for you guys, but whenever my monsters hit you with a crit, oof.
That shit's scary.
It's brutal.
It's real bad every time, dude.
Yeah. And because they typically have like 2 or 3 dice that they roll, like it's like the giant was 3d4 bludgeoning plus 3d4 poison. So Jason, we were just talking. If he hadn't hit silvery barbs, that giant would have hit you for 12 bludgeoning automatically and 12 poison automatically, which is 6. Yeah. So you would have gotten 18 damage straight up plus more dice rolls if that crit hit. But man, that was fun. And so
Wait,
now,
no, the silvery barbs, he wasn't attacking me, he was attacking somebody else. I thought attacking 805.
oh, maybe it was.
Oh, was it me?
I can't remember.
Yeah, because the first set of attacks didn't go towards me because everybody was in the way. They built a human wall or a robot wall.
Yeah, pretty effective. Yeah, you guys did a really good job of buffing him. I was telling him, Jason, I was like, I'm glad all 5 successes has a different outcome than if you only succeed 3 times or 4 times.
And put the goat on the Arcana roll.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I'm curious if you're going to use any of your turns to actually do any attacks, because you would have just gotten more and more waves of enemies.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Man, I could AoE and knock everything out, but it's only going to make next turn harder.
Yeah, very good.
The dice gods were in our favor.
Yep.
All right. So, now, the forest has been cleansed, and all around you, you see the effects of it immediately as it's returning to its normal self. Let me switch over to this mushroom background map. Where's it at?
Would you say that kind of the source of where it immediately procced the cleansing, would there be in mushroom or anything that's like, you know, received its effect more higher, I guess?
Absolutely, yeah. And from the sprout of where you had the crystal, you have now removed the crystal, I'm assuming, and there is now this large mushroom that's begun to sprout, and you see it almost in real time grow inch by inch by inch, and you feel like if you come back in a day or two, you would see this entire stalk grow taller than all the other mushrooms. You see a small little glow inside of it as well. Now, Jason, you are now in possession of this large crystal, and inside you can see this swirling green energy captured inside of this crystal. What would you guys like to do?
That's a wonderful question.
Can we take a long rest? Fuck this shit. Can I go, as soon as this is over, I bend the knee and I'm like, Mommy! And I hold out my arms.
You said that there was like a pink mushroom that grew?
Yes. All around you there are different types of mushrooms, but yeah, over to the south,
I'd
there's a pink
like
mushroom.
to take
I'd
a
say
little
we
bit
take
of
samples.
time to look around, see what's what. Can I do a survival check for foraging to see what's good, what's what? See if I can identify any of this stuff and pick the
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, give me a survival.
Ow.
19, baby.
19. So now, growing all throughout this alcove in here, you see a myriad of different friendly mushrooms. Some of them are poisonous, which are the ones you don't pick up. But there are others that do have seem to have helpful benefits. There's one particular one that is white with pink spots on it. And thinking back to your training, you know that this one, essentially what it would do is it would remove a level of exhaustion and any diseases or poisonous effects on your character. So you can take a few samples of those.
I will, absolutely. What are those
very
guys
small
called?
bout. There's 3 of them. You can take 3 of them. I'm not sure, and you're not quite sure either. So for now, you can just put, white mushroom with black or pink spots, and kind of a description of what they do. Well, there's 3 of them there, so you can harvest all 3 of them. But I will need a nature check to harvest them successfully. What they do.
Nature. Oh gosh.
You're only able to get 1.
Okay.
As the other 2, you cut too far into it or at the wrong spot of the stalk, and they unfortunately wither and die in your hands. Looking around though, there are a bunch of other different mushrooms that are just edible and would replenish your strength if you were hungry, but they wouldn't really necessarily have any major buffs. The only thing that you think might have some sort of magical effect is the current mushroom that's growing from where the source of the infection was. As it continues to grow, it's now about 5 feet tall, taller than Giblin, and forming a nice canopy as it continues to spurt from the ground. This is a red mushroom with white, green, and pink spots all over it. But
does anybody else have better nature than me? I have a +0.
I do
plus
too.
5.
Cool. Lotto, you should come pick this mushroom, my guy.
This 5-foot mushroom, I should pick it?
Yeah, or help me cut it down.
You mean fell it like a tree?
Essentially, I need more things.
Okay. So you want me to roll a nature check, I guess?
Yeah. Can I assist him?
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
22.
Doesn't matter.
Go ahead and roll another with advantage. If you get a natural 20, it'll be a different. Okay.
What was the mushroom guy that kind of walked us this far? I wonder if we should go talk to them before we start cutting stuff
That's what I
down.
was wondering too.
We don't want to cut something down and then all of a sudden piss them off and they become our enemy
I
when they
hold
were
I
up.
hold up mommy. I was like, "Is it okay if we cut this?" And I start shaking him.
But you still have mommy with you?
Yeah. Oh, she wasn't with us. Like she was like hidden. I told her to hide.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know you did. I was like, thank God he did. but I didn't keep him with it because I knew we were gonna get into a fight.
Yes. Okay, so mommy is now back with you, but they can't communicate with you very well. And he doesn't really know, or they don't really know what you're asking.
Can I
Doesn't
make
know
the
how to
motion?
respond to you. Yeah, try to communicate with it using an animal handling check.
Okay. What I'm doing is the motion I'm doing is I'm making like a cutting motion on the mushroom, and I'm looking at him like a thumbs up or a thumbs down, like yes or no.
Okay. So as it continues to grow, it grows off different sprouts, kind of like a giant like leaves, but mushrooms, and it has like these raised platforms. And as you go to make this motion, mommy screeches and jumps on top of one of these platforms and looks at you and like rolls up as if it's laying down on this thing.
Oh, I don't think we should, guys.
Yeah, I don't think we should either.
Okay.
I think we should go back and let them know that obviously they know that we've gotten rid of the sickness, so we should go and tell them what we found and ask them if there's anything useful that we could take for our continued journey.
You said it was sprouting some other stuff off of it, right? The main body of it?
Yes. So that might be able to be harvested with your nature check of a 22 Alato. So if you'd like to take part of it off, I'm sure that would be okay.
Do it, Alato. Do
Sure.
it.
Okay, so you harvest this. Alato, you handle magical items and
Hey.
artifacts constantly, and you feel a certain hum in this part of this plant. You don't know what it does or its effects, but you do have this magical stalk of mushroom for use later for whatever, once you figure out what it does.
Okay.
So let's go back, boys.
All right,
Let's
so
do
you
it.
head back to the village. Walking through the forest where once was desiccated and decrepit and decaying, there is now beautiful blooming life all around you as you see creatures, birds humming, insects, different flowers blooming from these mushrooms. Walking through, it's like a fairy tale. All the colors have returned. Life has come back into this forest, and you let's see. Travel back. There we go. As you continue through the path that you came from, you see what is like a hollowed out mushroom stalk, an older one that has existed before, and inside of it you see a small myconid creature, a youngling, it looks like, hiding out, and he is trembling with fear as he has not noticed you yet.
I walk up to it, but I do so like cautionary so that it's not to alarm it. And I would say that I'm holding kind of like mommy's hand as I walk, and I hold out my hand to them.
He looks up at you. Oh, oh. And his eyes kind of look around at all the different growth around you. Oh, it's gone. You fixed it. Oh wait. Do you speak Undercommon? I don't think so.
No.
Okay. It says these things that you don't understand, but you get the sense that it's in like an awe, a sense of awe, as he talks to you, and he looks around, and he holds out your hand and steps out of the hollowed out tree. Oh. And he squawks a few things at you that you don't understand.
A305 walks up and says, "I am programmed to speak over 1 million different types of languages." Sorry.
Does he understand?
No, not at all. I don't know what the hell he's saying, guys.
It cocks its head in confusion, and I squint, and then it points in the direction that you are heading towards the village, and he says something, and he runs towards that area and looks back at you, pauses, and then continues running.
So we go.
Like he wants us to follow him.
Yeah.
So we follow.
As you follow.
Nice.
Follow.
You follow him through the forest as you see even more life throughout the path. Eventually, you come to a turn and you see the young myconid individual behind a very tall myconid adult that you recognize. Biggie.
Biggie.
Biggie looks at you and looks around. You did it. I can't believe you did it. You must come with me to the village at once and speak to the elders and the shaman. They will be delighted to hear of your success. Please follow. And he turns around and quickly walks and leads you back to the village. And over the course of about an hour or two, you make your way back to the small myconid village, which is now, you see, growing with even more fungal growth and myconid mushroom growth than you realized, or than it was at least in your last visit. He leads you through the village proper, and you see all the different mushroom people stepping out of their homes, clapping as well as they can clap with mushroom hands. And you hear them hooting and hollering, and you come home back to the village as heroes, as they see now the forest around them is blooming with life. The decay is gone, and Biggie takes you into the up to the elder house, and he says, "Wait here. I will summon you in a minute." And he goes inside to speak with the elders. Is there anything you guys want to say or do before you make your way into the elders' hall?
I don't mean to be picky, but we gotta ask him what we can get out of this.
Yep. Let's wait though until the elder shows up.
Biggie returns to the door and pulls aside the sheet of fungal growth and leaves and brings you in into the small, same domed area you were brought to before, with a fire in the middle, and there are now four elders around the fire, along with the shaman as one of them. The one in the middle speaks up. You see this large, not as big as Biggie, a bit smaller and a bit more wrinkled, if mushrooms can be wrinkled, hunched over with a cane, which is just a stick, a gnarled stick, as he sits down. Please, have a seat.
Stay a while and listen.
We have been informed that your mission was successful. It is evident in the forest that it is growing back to what it used to be. I can breathe freely again, something I have not been able to do in many, many months. You have destroyed the infection, and you have saved our people. And for that, we, the Myconid people, are forever in your debt. And they all step forward and bow in front of you. We thank you. Your acts of selflessness have saved many lives today, and your names will be forever inscribed in our history. And for your good deeds today, we do have many rewards, as promised. We will take you and escort you to the other side of this forest where you wish to go. But before you leave, we have things to give. And he turns to the shaman and he grabs what looks to be a small tome wrapped in vines. For the wizard, we grant you knowledge of our spells. And he hands
I feel like we're in Wizard of Oz.
And he hands you a spell book. For helping us cleanse this forest, we have knowledge that we would wish to pass unto you. We hope this knowledge will aid you in your journey. For you, the fighter, we have made a special armor. And he pulls behind him, behind his chair, a piece of armor and hands it to you. This is enchanted Myconid armor. It will assist you in everything in the forest, and also grant you immunity to any poison damage or from being poisoned. And this is Myconid armor. This is medium armor that gives you advantage on nature and survival checks and immunity to poisoned damage in a poisoned condition.
Damn, immunity.
Yes. For the goblin, we grant you one of our creations. And he pulls out a small pack, or a small sack that seems heavy, and he hands it to you. These are what you refer to as explosives, but when you light them and throw them, as long as there is soil beneath the ground, on the floor beneath these items, you will have small fungal allies to fight alongside of you. So these are Myconid grenades, and as an action, you can throw them at a patch of dirt or grass within 15 feet. And upon landing, it'll burst open and begins rapidly growing a fungal growth in 10-foot radius, spawning 1d4 Myconid thralls to fight alongside you. They have 10 HP and have a melee and ranged attack, and they have advantage if 2 or more Myconids are fighting the same enemy. And there are 3 of them in there.
Ooh, thank you. I kiss him on the forehead.
For the droid, or not the droid, for the
Yes, I
Not a
am
droid.
programmed.
No. For the half metal, half human creature, we give you our mushrooms of life. These are mushrooms of false life. After eating them, you gain 10 temporary hit points. And if you take damage, that would reduce your HP to 0. You instead drop to 1 HP. This effect is good for 24 hours or ends when the ability is used, whichever comes first. You get 3 of these.
Are these real items or custom?
I think I made them custom items. I'm not sure. I think I did. You might have to look. Let me look. I made a note.
Yeah, I'm not seeing.
I may not have made them. I'm sorry. I need to make them yet still, but I will get them made. If you just add the names of them, so you have 3 mushrooms of false life. You have 3 Myconid grenades. You have a spell.
How do you
book.
spell that?
Myconid is MYCONID. And finally, 1 for each of you. We grant you blessed spores, and he sets out in front of you 4 Myconid blessing spores. These give you advantage on saving throws against being poisoned. Against poison and necrotic damage for 24 hours. So resistance on poison and necrotic damage for 24 hours. For this, we thank you. We have little to give, but we hope these items will aid you in your journey.
We got times 1 of those, I'm sorry.
We have, 1 each. So 1 Myconid Blessing Spore, and for 24 hours you will have resistance against necrotic and poison damage. And your spell book, if you're curious, I guess you can look at it later, but I'll tell you now. Inside the spell book there are 5 spells. Blight, Inflict Wounds, Poison Spray, which is a cantrip, Wither and Bloom, and Contagion. You'll have to spend the time and materials to learn and move those into your spell book, but that'll just take some time.
Yeah, because I've got the magical quills.
Yes, exactly. So those are the 5 spells you can add to your spell book during, a restful stay or something. Whenever you wish to leave, just let us know. We will have an escort ready. Again, we thank you for your selfless actions and wish you well in your adventures.
So I'd like to tell him, I said, we picked up some poison sacks and mushroom of healing ingredients. Is there a way that you can show us how to create either healing potions or maybe something that would assist us in defeating enemies with these items that we found?
Looks over around at the others. That can be arranged. Your journey out will take a few days, and in that time we will send with you the shaman and an alchemist, and they will be able to educate you on how to best use these materials.
Thanks.
Will that be sufficient?
Yes. What's your name, by the way?
Very well. Our names are impossible to pronounce in your common tongue, so I do not have a name that you can say, but you may call me whatever you'd like. You have been given others in our clan very...
We'll call you Yoda.
Very affectionate names.
I like that.
Yoda. I like the sound of Yoda.
It's like if Yoda was played by Sean Connery.
That is fine with me. Is there anything else you would ask of us while you are here?
Can you teach me Undercommon?
Jesus. It is difficult to learn the language of the Underdark, but I may have something that will help if you give me but a moment to fetch it. And he motions to a servant in the back, and he whispers something into his ear. He will return shortly. And you guys wait for just a few minutes, and he goes into a back room and comes out and hands the elder Yoda this book or this thick tome. This should help you in your studies.
Sweet.
And you look at it, and this is a dictionary of Undercommon.
Dictionary for Undercommon for dummies.
Yeah, exactly. Study it, and it will serve you well. And so you can use this during your downtime to try and teach yourself Undercommon. It'll be much easier now with a dictionary, or to translate written Undercommon. So you can now add that to your inventory.
Thank you, Yoda.
It is our pleasure. It is growing late. We would ask that you rest here in our village where you will be protected, and in the morning we will be off. Is that agreeable to your terms?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Should we ask him about the abysmal nexus or the silent? What is it? The silent
Reliquary.
reliquary?
The silent Rudra.
I'm sorry?
The silent Rudra. What is it? Someone take over.
I'm not quite sure what you are asking. I have not heard of the
Have you heard of the silent reliquary?
reliquary.
Rural juror.
Richard Nixon?
I would ask that all who are not part of the elders and this group leave this room, please. And you see a few servants in the back get up and leave, and you are left now with just you and the elders. The silent reliquary is a dangerous place. I would advise going in there. We do not know the location of this place, but we have heard many strange rumors pass through our lands. It used to be a place of great knowledge and learning, but in the past few decades, maybe even the past century, I do not know, time passes so differently here. It has been plagued, infected. And he spits these words out with vitriol. The damned illithid creatures have turned it into their home. And now it is a place of horror and depravity. Nobody who goes there returns. And the knowledge of its location is lost except for a few who wish to traverse its horrors. I would not go there. Why do you ask such things?
It's a silly place.
Why would you?
Well, actually, our journey is looking for my father and more of our friends who were taken prisoner, and we were told that's where we needed to go in order to save them. I believe they passed through this mushroom forest of yours, and we're just trying to get them back. We're also looking for an artifact. Thornblade is the code name. Who was it? I don't remember.
What was the question? I didn't hear him.
Who told us?
Who told us about the silent? Yeah.
Anybody remember?
I don't remember. I don't think I was here when that happened.
Oh, yeah, I think that was when you were sick. It was session 6.
Y'all are never gonna let me live that down.
No, it's the mind flayer that we assisted. Is the one who told us about it.
You were told this information by an illithid. Do not trust it. Do not trust him. That place is no good. Illithids are even worse. I fear that it is a trap, but I cannot know for certain. If what you are searching for truly is in the silent reliquary, I wish you the best of luck, and I will say my goodbyes, because you will not return.
That's pretty grim.
That's really grim.
We've proven ourselves. I think we'll be fine. especially with these items that you given us will help.
What happened to Ricky, the mushroom creature we saved?
Ricky made his way back to our village, and he is doing well. He is still healing from the injuries he sustained in the forest, but he will make a full recovery, especially now since you have rid the infection from our forest. He is grateful.
He also said he'd give us a reward if we came back.
You should speak to Ricky about that.
I was just telling the group. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and your gifts. What was it? Yoda.
It is our pleasure.
Are you able to send anybody with us to help us on our journey? Seeing that we saved your whole...
We are sending an envoy with you, as well as the shaman and our herbalist or alchemist to teach you the things you were requesting.
Can I take
You
Mommy?
have an escort all the way to the edge of the forest. Your friend you have made in your time here, yes, can travel with you, but they will not leave the forest, unfortunately.
Okay.
But that is their decision, and I will honor whatever they decide. But just know, the creature you call Mommy is but a child.
Just because he's small in stature does not mean he's a child. He's a grown-up. I hold him up. I put pants on him, little pants that I have on him.
He goes,
I wasn't ready for that at all, Reed.
yes, that is the shape and size of the children of the Myconids.
He's a grown-up, right? He's a big
No,
grown-up.
he is about 4 years old.
He's a big boy!
We take care of our children differently here. But if he would wish to journey with you, he has but to speak up.
If his mom can sign his permission slip, he can go with us.
Myconid children are grown differently than humans or other humanoid individuals. We are grown from the earth, and to the earth we return. We do not have mothers and fathers like you do in the overland. Instead, we take care of our young as a community, as a village.
Are you my grandpa then?
No.
Okay.
Are you a Myconid?
No, but this is my
No.
son.
I've never enjoyed conversating with goblins. They're as daft as they look.
Thanks.
But you are one of the better ones, I suppose, for your actions.
Okay, well, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, Yoda, we appreciate your hospitality. We thank you for the gifts, and we are honored that we are able to save your kingdom.
And we are honored that you blessed us with your presence in our dire times. Please now go rest, and we will see you in the morning.
So, as everyone's making their way out of the room, I want to kind of hang back a little bit from the group. That's okay?
Okay.
And then as everyone's kind of out of earshot, I want to turn to the elders. I'd like to make one final request before we leave. In order to pay homage to the risk that we took defeating or cleansing the forest, I'd like to request that the firstborn of every generation be named Olado.
Oh my god.
This is an unusual request. Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright, where's my sheet? I'm going here. Persuasion.
Does he still have guidance on him?
No, because I passed out.
Oh.
There's one. 14.
The elders look at each other. Olado, you say? I believe this would serve your memory very well. And so it is decreed. The first name of every family shall be named Olado in memory of the heroes that came before.
Fantastic.
In this we shall honor your memory and never forget what you have done for us.
I appreciate it, guys.
We appreciate you, Alato.
I give him the finger guns and I sort of awkwardly walk out of the room.
Okay. And with that, you are escorted to your chambers. They have constructed a small hut that can fit all of you guys in it. You are given water and food fit for humans and some edible mushrooms for your night's rest.
Long rest, okay.
And as you guys lay down finally for a long rest, is there anything else you would like to say or do before this long rest and before you sleep for the night?
I'd like to study the book for a bit.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. That's how we'll do this. So we're gonna put some rules here. You're gonna have to pass a series of intelligence checks to learn Undercommon, and the number is 10. You have to pass 10 intelligence checks using this book. And you have to spend about 2 hours of your downtime reading through this dictionary. Actually, it's going to be 4 hours because it's a thick book and it's a lot to digest. So 4 hours of downtime is one check. You have to pass 10 of these, okay?
10? Okay. Can I still take my long rest or no?
You can. You'll just be asleep longer than the other ones. And you guys aren't in a rush. So unless you have only 8 hours to take a long rest,
Okay, I get that.
then yeah, there's no problem.
Okay, so I'm going to do an intelligence check.
Okay.
Can I attune to this necklace of fungal camouflage?
Yes, you can. And a 16 will pass. So I need you to keep track of this in your notes because I'm going to forget about it. You have 1 out of 10 successes. And yeah, you guys can attune to anything you'd like at this point. And in addition to that, you will all level up at the end of this long rest.
What? The clap.
I feel like it's well earned. That was a tough little arc you guys had to go through. You're lucky you didn't have to go through the Abyssal Nexus. That would have been even harder, I think. Man, how far you guys have come. Is there anybody else that would like to do anything before we end? We're going to end the session here after this long rest. But go and take your long rest, and any special notes, let me know.
Yeah, I just want to attune to that necklace as well.
Okay, cool. So do you know how to attune to items in D&D Beyond?
Nope.
Okay, so go to your character sheet.
Okay.
So inventory and equip it, and then go all the way to the very, very bottom, and you see attunement. You have 3 items you can attune to at once. You have to click the box next to the item on the right side to attune to it. So like your longsword you should attune to as well as your necklace.
So, okay, so I equip it, and then what?
Go all the way down, scroll all the way down to the bottom of your inventory, and there's 2 check boxes. It says items require an attunement. Check both of those. Attuning to an item takes about 1 to 2 hours, or a long rest. If you long rest, you can attune to it automatically. Or out of your long rest or out of combat, it's about a 1 to 2 hour process. Easily enough, though. Yeah, you can attune to both of those. No special requirements there. So. But yeah, we're gonna go and end the session there, and you guys can go ahead and level up to level 6, I believe. If any of you guys are multi-class, you can choose which class you want to level up. But hell yeah, that was awesome. You guys have earned that level up. And wow, how far we've come also. So we started with assault on Blackthorn Keep. Unsuccessful assault, I might add. Or an unsuccessful stealth assault. You still got in just fine. And that diverted you down into the Underdark, where you met with an Illithid. Agreed to help him for information, and then traveled down here, decided to take the path through the fungal forest instead of the Abyssal Nexus or the land owned by the Kryn dynasty. Assisted them in cleansing their forest and are now on your way out to whatever awaits you after this, which will be exciting.
Sweet.
A lot of decisions. That was a fun combat, though. I liked that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of on the like it's hard to tell with those, like, do we commit to destroying them all, or do we commit to our objective and that would clear it for him? Like, there was no guarantee they would have got rid of him.
Yeah.
So we had to take a kind of risk kind of thing and take
So-
some and.
Were those waves infinite?
They would have kept coming until you succeeded in your last attempt.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it would have gotten much, much worse for you guys had you spent more than 6 or 7 rounds doing your stuff. Luckily, you succeeded on all 5 of those. That was
Yeah.
that was nice.
And we know I didn't cheese it because I rolled it in game, so.
Yeah, you got some really great rolls too.
Yeah, I did.
You
I had
stacked
shit
them
rolls
under
except my
bonus.
saves. That was just weird.
Yeah.
That was some
So what do you
bullshit.
guys get at level 6? Anything fun?
I
Six
have
is
no
fun
idea.
for a few things.
No,
It's kinda
not
weird for
really.
Some classes.
I get a +2 to my AC when I wear heavy armor now, so that'll be sick.
Nice, man. So you guys are going to be even harder to hit. What are your HP go up to?
57.
Nice. What did it start at? What was it before?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I learned 3rd level spells.
Hey, nice.
Finally.
Yeah, I got, what, 1 3rd level slot. I already increased my cancer. I get 10 prepared spells. That's about it. And a subclass
Nice.
feature. What's a subclass feature? Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
yeah, that's big. Some of you guys get level 6 stuff.
Where's my... Did I pick a subclass? Yeah. I thought I did.
Quill, or your scribes, right? Are you the scribe?
No, that's a background.
Oh.
Because I'm seeing here there's 3 subclasses for wizards. There's Abjurer, Diviner, and Evoker, and I don't think I picked any of those.
Oh, yeah, you probably do need to go back and do that. So you got a few things to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were the Order of the Scribes, is what your arcane tradition was. But you have another subclass you can still choose. Okay, that's cool.
Which classes are they able to switch out their spells at any point? Is it just a wizard? Or learning
yeah,
spells?
I think so. It's I'm not sure off the top of my head. I know that crap, I don't know. What are you, a sorcerer?
Yeah.
I don't know about sorcerer. I'll have to look.
I don't think I did any of this.
I think it's probably because I leveled you up to level 5 that one time because you were you had missed one session where we leveled up, and I think we probably may have missed a few things.
Well, no, well, the problem is I started at 3, and it's as long as I create a character. Like, I didn't do the level 2 scholar thing, I don't think. I'll have to go back and check all my stuff. I have to essentially rebuild the character on a separate sheet to make sure I caught everything.
Got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it looks like when you gain a level in sorcerer, you can choose one of the sorcerer spells you know and replace it with another spell from a sorcerer list, so on level ups.
So I can't switch them out.
Yeah, when you get leveled up.
Sweet. I think I'm gonna do that.
Ooh.
But only one, it says. You
Like I
choose
can
one
learn
of
one
your
and swap one out, or I can just swap one out.
I think you learn however many you learn on a new level, but you can also swap one out.
Okay.
So you can replace one. How many do you learn next level?
Well, I'm subclassing. I have 2 different classes.
Oh, you're a cleric now, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, cleric is different than 2.
Damn.
You can change your cleric spells on a long rest,
Oh, okay.
but only your cleric spells.
See which one I'll learn then.
So did you choose a level 1 in cleric, or have you always been level 1 in cleric?
I think at level 3 I picked one in cleric, so I've had cleric for a while.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's been so I'm able to use bless and shit.
Oh, you have meta magic, heightened, and twin spell. Have you used those before?
Yeah, I've done it with the vortex warp. Whenever we were fighting the toilet one.
Yeah.
Twin spell.
Yeah, that was cool. Did you get anything at your 5th level sorcerer or nah?
Just third level. Like I can pick third level spells now, which I'm just gonna take fire. You know what? I ain't gonna take fireball. I'm gonna take counterspell.
Oh, that'll be good.
No, wait, no. Hold up. What do I want? Who am
It's
I?
tough. 3rd levels are tough.
Yeah, the only problem is if you can't do it any higher, you have the chance of it not working. So I don't want that.
Right, that's true. But you guys haven't really fought a whole lot of spellcasters up to this point, but that's probably gonna change.
A little foreshadowing there for you boys.
I don't know yet.
Fireball is always solid, but it's just me.
I've got my kids vying for my attention. We're good here for this?
Yep.
We want to
Yeah,
play
we're
the next
done.
session real quick?
Yeah, let's see.
I think a lot of should get inspiration for the.
Oh, that's true. We need an MVP. Who's MVP?
I didn't do anything but roll.
But hey, that's all that we needed.
You were the only one that could do it, so.
I think I'll give it him.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Same.
neither of you guys used your inspiration this game.
Yeah.
I didn't.
we did.
I had it, but I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I didn't get a chance. I mean, I kind of could have, but I didn't see a very good chance to do it.
That's true.
I mean, honestly, I feel like I could vote for any of you three, like, because of the excellent breath weapon for Torador, for A305, and for Giblin for basically creating a human shield so I could finish casting and buffing the ever-living piss out of me. Like,
That's true, yeah. So I'll start with Corwin. Let's do Corwin. Who is your vote?
I'm gonna go with Alato for making all those Arcana checks.
Okay. Jason, who's your vote?
I think I'm going to go with A305.
Alrighty.
Fuck
And
that guy.
Who's
Alato.
your vote, Jason? Okay. Dad, Reggie?
Alato.
Alato with the MVP again.
You know what? I want to abstain from this. Fuck that guy. Fuck Alato.
it was hard.
I'm just kidding.
The only reason why I picked him is because you had it last turn. That was the deciding factor in why I picked him over you.
Alright. Yeah, Alato.
Okay, there we go. Nice job, Jason.
Thank
yeah,
you, guys.
honestly, 5 successes, 4 successes, 3 successes, or 2 successes, or 1 or 0, all would have had very different outcomes. So you get the best outcome, and I got you the most rewards.
I have +8 to Arcana.
Yeah, plus 8 is just wild. in
Hard,
general.
yeah. So the DCs for those went up like 1 or 2, each round. Let me tell you the DCs.
What was the highest?
I mean,
Yeah, tell me.
you
tell me.
were you were plus 20 on every single one. The first one was 13, then 15, 16, 18, and 20.
The last one was 24, so it was way
Yeah.
above it.
I think all of them were above 20.
Yeah, they all hit about 20. So, but yeah, if you are if you need to head out, you guys can go and dip. But I'll stay around if anyone has level up questions. Other than that, though.